Welcome to the first introduction tutorial for UpTimeWorks. This is a starter introduction helping you to set up UpTimeWorks for the first time, and especially uWorks. URL that you need to use is live.uptimeworks.com. You can approach this through any of the browsers, whether it's Google Chrome, Microsoft Edge, or any of the other browsers. Once you type in the URL, you will be prompted to provide your login credentials, and after that you will be asked to go to a selected company. For this tutorial we will be using a ASOL demo site, and by clicking the company and also clicking on the demo site, you will be actually provided access to that specific site. Upon startup, you will be introduced to a dashboard. We will cover that later on. What I'd like to do in the first tutorial is to help you to understand how to set up and how to get your site started. First of all, under the demo, your properties is a number of fields that you need to fill out or to fill in. First of all, you like to give your site a name. So we call this demo site. It's a comprehensive demo. It's a description of what you're going to do. For your specific site, it may be different. Further on, you will be asked to provide an address. Google Maps is associated to this, so your address should also reflect the map. Once that address has been accepted, it will also provide you longitude, latitude detail. For now, it's not really that important, but it will have some effect later on. Furthermore, you could provide a logo. Any file that you have saved on the back of your PC would provide you the opportunity to upload a logo for your site, and in that way you could actually incorporate that logo in multiple report documents later on. Make sure to save. Once again, that is just the property tab for your site. The other things that you want to pay attention to is that you need to incorporate all the products that you're going to use for this site. So under the products tab, you will be asked to provide product information. So there's lubrication products or filters or whatever you need. I will help you to go through a new product. Let's say it's a product and we call this a Casida GTS2. And it's from a supplier, and for now it's a FUG supplier. The type of product is essential to understand that you need to fill in whether it's a grease or oil or other, because this will determine later on in whether you will be prompted to supply the number of grams of grease to be added, or the volume in liters or in any other measurement quantity of the oil to be added. So let's select grease. Further on, you can actually say whether this is a food safe product, yes or no. By saying yes, every time that you apply this product in a new instance, you will be asked some food critical questions, so food safety critical questions. Further on, you can provide a symbol, so whether it's a star, let's take a star, and you'll be asked to provide a color. And you will notice that you can never use doubles because the star has already been used and a number of the colors has already been used. So let's say pink for now. So once added, it will actually be added at the bottom of the list. What you can also see here, and I'll just take a different example, is you will notice that the number of machines that's already using this product is already shown here. So by clicking on it, I can get a list of the equipment that's using this product. I can print that if needed. It's available. The paper clip here also indicates that the material safety data sheet is available. So by clicking on it, you can actually download the material safety data sheet for that specific product. So going back to our Casida GTS2, you will notice in the first instance we could not fill in those fields, but by going back to it and editing, you'll be asked to provide a number of things. One is we can actually choose a file to upload as a material safety data sheet, and you can actually make sure that you have that information available. So only once it's been saved, you have the ability to upload material safety data sheets. Then going on, the second thing that you want to make sure is that you provide route information. So for the experienced lubrication technicians, routes are familiar. For the less experienced, I'll explain what we mean with routes. In our plants, we have a hierarchy, physical division of how we see our plant. So in component or in function locations, in equipment, components, and then tasks. But routes are more the natural way that you would walk through a plant. So a route can be something that we describe as moving through an area on ground level, or moving through a specific area on a specific level. So let's say the first level, or on 25 meters, or whatever the case might be. So natural ways of walking through the plant. So routes we specify here by saying new. You can add a name to a route and then just save it. So that's a very simple way of doing it. It doesn't imply a lot of complicated things. Again, on routes, I can see exactly how many machines is specified on a specific route, and I can print those, or whatever the case might be. Then the last thing that you need to pay attention to is what we call schedules. And schedules is actually the frequency with what a task will be generated with. So if we go to, let's say, a weekly schedule, it comprises of 7 days. So for certain clients, a month is not 31 days, but a month could be 28 days, or it could be 30 days. So for your specific site, you can actually determine how many days are in a specific frequency. So if we talk about a 3 monthly or a 6 monthly, all of these could be specified to your own specific site needs. This concluded the first introduction for how to get started with a website, or how to get started with a specific site. I hope you enjoy this, and see us later for a following video.